Georgia. Right where Europe and Asia meet, Georgia is a land of massive mountains and green valleys, a place where continents and cultures blend together in a truly unique way. The huge Caucasus Mountains stand tall, guarding the land, while the Black Sea coast shines with beautiful beaches and gentle waves, offering a stunning contrast of landscapes. This country is a real treat for your eyes, old, wild, and just amazing. Every corner feels like a step back in time, with untouched nature and ancient ruins waiting to be explored. Its story goes way back to a famous place called Caucasus, where legends say the Golden Fleece was found, making Georgia a land of myth and legend. Jason and his mates, the Argonauts, sailed here, and big kingdoms came and went, leaving behind stories and ruins that still spark the imagination. Georgia was one of the first places to become Christian, and you can see that in its old churches and cities built in caves, carved right into the mountainsides. The Silk Road used to pass through here, bringing all sorts of different people and ideas, turning Georgia into a crossroads of trade, culture, and innovation. Big empires came and went, but Georgia kept its own special language, writing, and ways of doing things, holding on to its identity through centuries of change. So what happened? You got a culture that's full of life, tough, and really one of a kind, where every celebration is bursting with music, dance, and color. For anyone who loves an adventure, especially you confident ladies, Georgia's got a vibe that just pulls you in, making you want to discover more with every step. Its beauty, which never gets old, makes you feel strong and curious, inspiring you to reach new heights and see the world with fresh eyes. Here, you don't just see history, you really feel it, as if the stones themselves are telling you their stories. Georgia is a top spot for anyone with a bit of adventure in them. A place where every journey becomes a story worth telling. Alright, let's get the lowdown on Georgia. Nestled at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, this country is a fascinating blend of old traditions and new ideas. It's a pretty small country, about 70,000 square kilometers, but it's chock-a-block with different stuff. From snow-capped mountains to lush valleys and winding rivers, Georgia packs a lot into a compact space. About 3.7 million people live there, and they're all dead proud of where they come from. You'll notice a strong sense of identity and community wherever you go. The main city, Tbilisi, means warm place, and it's buzzing with energy and heaps of history. It's the beating heart of the country, where ancient stories meet modern life. Old churches are right next to new buildings, and little cobblestone streets twist through busy neighborhoods. Every corner tells a story, and you can feel the layers of history as you wander around. Tbilisi is where all the culture and money stuff happens in Georgia, and 1.5 million people live there. It's a city that never really sleeps, always alive with music, art, and conversation. The main language is Georgian. It's one of the oldest in the world with its own cool way of writing. The script looks totally unique, almost like a piece of art in itself. Learning a few words goes a long way. The locals reckon it's great when you give it a go. Even a simple gamarjoba, hello, can open doors and spark smiles. Georgia is a real mix of cultures. Georgians, Azerbaijanis, Armenians, Russians, and heaps more. This diversity is woven into daily life, from food to festivals. Each group brings its own special touch, making the country a proper melting pot. You'll see it in the music, the food, and the way people celebrate together. They love all this variety, and it really shapes how they live every day. It's a place where differences are celebrated, not just tolerated. Georgia's mix of old and new, stuff you know and stuff that's a bit different, is just too good to resist. The country feels both familiar and totally fresh at the same time. It's a place where every time you meet someone, you find out something new. The people are open, curious, and always ready to share a story or two. And that's what makes it a place you won't forget. Georgia leaves a mark on everyone who visits, with memories that last long after you've gone. Speaking a little Georgian really opens doors for you everywhere. Easy greetings like gamarjoba, that's hello, and madloba, thank you, will get you smiles straight away. The locals really appreciate you trying. It shows you care about their culture. Lots of people still understand Russian, especially the older folks. Many Georgians learned it back in the Soviet days, so it's pretty handy for travelers. Younger people, especially in Tbilisi, are learning English super quick. You'll see English in hotels, restaurants, and on street signs. But once you're out of the tourist spots, don't bank on it. Knowing a bit of Georgian really helps. The government is really pushing English in schools, and young people love to have a go practicing. This makes Georgia easier to get around and more welcoming for visitors. For you confident ladies, it means it's easier to connect with people and make new mates. Signs in 2 languages and friendly locals make exploring dead easy. Language here isn't something that stops you. It's like an invitation. Georgians are a really interesting mix of East and West, blending influences from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East in a way that's totally unique to this region. They often have dark hair, eyes that tell a story, and they're super proud of their ancient history. You can see the pride in the way they carry themselves and in the warmth of their smiles. The way they look is special and shows centuries of history and how strong they feel as a nation. Every generation carries a piece of that story, passing it down through family traditions and celebrations. Lately, new people have been moving there, bringing fresh energy and making it even more diverse. The city is becoming a true crossroads where different cultures meet and mix. Students and workers from Asia and nearby countries are now part of the scene. They're adding their own stories, languages, and dreams to the Georgian tapestry. Georgia is changing, becoming a popular spot for study and new businesses. The energy is contagious, and you can feel the excitement in the air as new opportunities pop up everywhere. Even with some troubles nearby, the vibe is still open and welcoming. People are curious about newcomers and eager to share their culture. Cities like Tbilisi feel like they belong to the world, buzzing with new ideas. It's a place where creativity and tradition live side by side. All this variety is exciting for women who are open to new things and love an adventure. There's always something new to try, from hiking in the mountains to exploring hidden corners of the city. It means more chances to meet all sorts of different people. Friendships here can cross borders and backgrounds, making every day a little more interesting. The social life is always buzzing. People get together over all sorts of shared interests. Whether it's food, music, or art, there's a sense of community that's hard to find elsewhere. Georgia in 2025 is a place where you can connect with people and see things grow. It's a country where new friendships and ideas are always taking root. It's a country that's looking to the future, but still holding on to its past. The old and the new blend together, creating something truly special. Here, every face tells a story of where they've come from and what they hope for. In Georgia, the past and the future meet in the people you see every day. Georgian hospitality is famous. They treat guests like they're part of the family. The kartuli supra, which is a big Georgian feast, is more than just food. It's a big party for life itself. If you get invited to someone's place, get ready for a warm welcome, lots of laughs and heaps of toasts. This friendly spirit is there for new folks and tourists too. Everyone's welcome. Georgians are proud of their old ways, but they're open to new ideas too. Women who are creative and brave will find people cheering them on and supporting them here. They're really proud of their communities. You'll see public dances, music, and festivals filling the streets. It's easy to make mates and feel right at home. The social vibe is open and full of life. For women who love meeting people, Georgia is a dream come true. Markets, cafes, and festivals are beaut spots for meeting people. It's not hard to make friends. Georgians are easy to talk to and really kind. Here, you're not just visiting. You feel like you belong. One of the best things about Georgia is that it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. It's cheap to live there, so your money goes a longer way, spot on for expats and digital nomads. Fresh food, wine, and eating out are all easy on the wallet and top quality. What people earn locally isn't huge, but you can buy a fair bit with it. There are more and more jobs popping up, especially in tourism, IT, and new small businesses. Tbilisi is a real hotspot for people starting their own businesses and freelancers. Women with big ideas can really make their mark and do well here. Because it's not too exy, you've got more freedom to do what you love. In Georgia, you can create a really good life for yourself without spending a fortune. Getting around Georgia is all part of the fun. Driving can be a bit hectic, but taxis and apps like Uber make getting around easy and cheap as chips. The country is absolutely beautiful. You've got wine areas, mountain villages, and lively cities waiting for you. Tbilisi is full of awesome stuff. Narikala Fortress, the Holy Trinity Cathedral, and the lovely old town. The buildings in the city tell stories of its amazing history. Cool things like the funicular railway give you amazing views all around. Going for a walk, you'll find art galleries, cool little shops, and comfy cafes. For women who love to explore, Tbilisi is like a big playground full of things to discover. There's a new surprise around every corner. When the sun goes down, Tbilisi really comes alive. The nightlife is buzzing, cool bars, secret clubs, and live music everywhere you look. Young Georgians have got great style and are super creative, making the city feel really trendy and full of life. The club scene is famous all over the world, with DJs and dancers coming from everywhere. The cafe scene is huge, perfect for catching up with mates or just watching the world go by. Musos on the street add to the city's awesome soundtrack, Gap2S. The young people are full of passion and hope, and they're shaping Georgia's future. For confident ladies, the social scene is really empowering and full of chances to do cool things. Tbilisi is where style, big dreams, and good times all come together. Now, Georgia in 2025 isn't all smooth sailing. Rents are going up and the money side of things is changing, that's for sure. But Georgians are a tough bunch. They face changes with strength and a bit of hope. Family, mates, and the simple things in life are what matter most here. The culture's strong history and love for beautiful things inspire everyone. Georgia is old but new, traditional but always changing. Its warmth and friendliness make you feel like you really belong. The scenery makes you want to go on adventures and have a good think. For brave, confident women, Georgia is a real sanctuary. It's welcoming, makes you feel strong, and you'll never forget it. Here, life is all about connecting with people, being brave, and making the most of every moment.